Hello, good morning and welcome. It's just after 10 o'clock and it is Thursday, the 5th of October. We're going to start with the AUD Australian dollar. We've had a nice red candle this morning, and I think this might just follow through. We've had a good fall down and a little bit of a pullback. We had poor retail sales last night, which is a leading indicator for uh, uh, performance. And we also had quite good figures for the sale of goods. So that was up about $11 billion, which somehow reflects the higher price of the iron ore. We have a commercial short ratio of 6.98 to 1, and the Australian dollar has one of the best extreme positions on the commitment of traders. I like this currency better on the crosses than I do on the AUD USD. So we do have trades on this, and we've got quite a bit of resistance just above it. So I see this as a good risk reward for selling. Pound USD, very nice move this morning. We've moved below the 32. So this is looking quite weak at the moment. We've gone down for about the last 10 days, maybe 12 days. Um, my new target would be the 129 mark. I see this falling another few hundred pips. So we're below the 50 on the RSI, and we're continuing down. We'll see what the commitment of traders say tomorrow, but I see this as a good sell. Well, especially if it can be hold below the 32 today. USD CAD, we've sort of come to a little bit of a pregnant pause this week. It's having difficulty getting over this resistance. The oil price went up. The Canadian dollar's gone up a little bit against other currencies, and so we've had this little bit of a pause. Um, I think it's going to continue up. I'm going to look at the commercial ratio on the commitment of traders on Friday, but I think there's quite a lot more upside to come from this. Euro US dollar. Um, we've actually had a little bit of a pause again on this. We have a fairly extreme commercial short ratio of 1.71 to 1, which is as short this pair as they have been for about the last 3 years. We are below the 50 on the RSI, and obviously tomorrow we've got non-farm payrolls. I was expecting a bit of a pullback this week because we always ease up a little bit before non-farm payrolls, but I see non-farm payrolls tomorrow as a little bit of a non-event. We've already had a couple of figures out for employment, so I can't see it being a bad figure, being honest. So I'm looking for more downside on this pair. The USD Japanese yen, we've seen a little bit of strength actually overnight in the yen. We've had this pregnant pause here, but I'm expecting this to break to the upside. So I'm waiting for this to go through the 69.1, and well, we'll see how that goes. New Zealand dollar, US dollar. We're down on a little bit of support at the moment. Um, we've lost most our short ratio. We had a really good short ratio on this, so I'm expecting it to continue down, but I'm not expecting to have fireworks from it, being honest. We are below the 50 on the RSI, which means basically we should continue in the way we're going, but I haven't got a trade on it, and I prefer it on the crosses. Silver. I've got out of silver this morning. I think this might just bounce a little bit from here. I got a bad feeling about it yesterday when we had this little bit of a spike up, and I got the opportunity to get out, so I took it. We're also looking, we're pointing up on the RSI, so this is an area where it has failed in the past on the RSI. So I think I'm going to give this a couple of days, see if we get a bit of upside, and maybe short it again. Doing quite well with oil. Um, I got the one trade well into profit, and I'm waiting. We seem to be having trouble getting over the 50. Um, we're we're pointing up on the RSI. Um, we'll see how it goes, but I am fairly confident for more downside in this, and eventually I think we might see oil down to $30 a barrel. Um, but this at the moment I consider it to be overbought, so that's where I stand on that one, and yeah, I can see more downside on the oil. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. We got non-farm payrolls and we've got the commitment of traders tomorrow, so that's a big day. So hopefully see you in the morning. Cheers now.